Legends of a hanging tree, a pond that has claimed at least one life, hills that are said to hold the graves of countless. All of this is just a backdrop to what many believe to be one of the most haunted houses in western New York. The Hinsdale House.
What'd you go in there for?
You know exactly what I went in there for. This water bottle.
For one.
To be fair, I didn't have enough for the entire box. I would have gotten a box.
Day one, hour one of our trip to Hinsdale.
I'm going to bed.
We're going to sleep. Michelle's driving. She may or may not fall asleep too.
True story.
Wake
It's
me
okay.
up.
I only worked until 1 o'clock in the morning.
I worked until 6 a.m.
Wake me up.
Austin watched porn until 3 a.m.
I had to rub some stuff out before I got on the trip. This is a 5-dayer.
12 and a half.
12 and a half hour trip from Sault Ste. Marie to Hinsdale.
Hey, if anyone knows, I did a 2-day trip non-stop to Arizona. 2 days. Non-stop. Not just me, but 2 drivers. Which means I'll take a nap while you're driving. We got this.
We all stretched and did our Pilates, so hopefully nobody's butts fall asleep.
I didn't do any Pilates, by the way.
We didn't do any Pilates.
We'll get there when we get there. My name is Michelle Sibbald. I was recruited to the team around 2018. I just kind of fell into investigations with the guys.
Yeah, fun yet?
Of course. My name is Austin Rogers. Dude, I am the skeptic of the team.
It's been a long journey. I slept through most of it. My name is Michael Dotson. I am the lead investigator of the Sioux Area Ghostbusters. Yep, by myself all night with the ghosts.
You know, I stayed up just because I knew I was gonna have to sleep tonight. I have never experienced anything paranormal.
Yeah, I think I kind of screwed myself. Shit. So we're gonna be going to New York City tomorrow to check out the firehouse. Straight there, picture and getting the heck out of there because of everything going on. They are in phase 2 or 3 of reopening. We do have our masks, of course. It sounds like the protests are pretty chill. The peaceful protests at City Hall. There's no riots anymore, for now anyways. So driving should be relatively easy. I don't know. I've never been in New York City.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be like traffic blocked 90% of it.
Okay, it might suck.
It's gonna be boring, that's for sure.
We're gonna try and do like a circle. We're gonna leave from our hotel, Pennsylvania, down in New York City. And then when we leave there, we're gonna hit Pittsburgh. Hopefully that's pretty chill too. I don't know. Austin really wants to try a Philly cheesesteak from...
Oh goddamn, yes I do.
Trying to find places that might be open for us to eat when we get to Jim Thorpe.
Oh yeah. Wait, what time is it right now?
It is 7:30.
That's 7:30.
Looks like almost everything is takeout only right now. So we'll check out the hours and see
Good. I don't want to deal with
Don't forget, we,
Right?
we might be going into a different time zone too. I don't know if there is one for the East Coast. So it might jump an hour.
No, we are in the East Coast, like Sault Ste. Marie.
Oh,
Yeah, we were in Mountain Time, I guess, or no EST, and then I don't.
Yeah, Eastern Time. We're Eastern Time.
All the
We're good.
East
Yeah,
Coast?
yeah, we're good.
It changes right at Wisconsin somewhere, doesn't it?
We went through 3 time zones to get to where we were. If we go that way, and if there is a time zone,
Highway 80 this year so far.
a lot of time.
We'll just start making phone calls when we get to the hotel, I guess.
Ooh, we have some Italian.
I do love Italian. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
All right, we'll send the next update here in a couple hours. Finally made it to our hotel destination for the weekend. Jim Thorpe Inn Hotel. It is a haunted hotel, and it is pretty sweet.
Pennsylvania and New York obviously has a lot of the older colonies, a lot of the older history in America. And so I just started looking up haunted hotels that we might be able to stay at and ran across Jim Thorpe.
And I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. We're going to stay in a haunted hotel.
We went to Jim Thorpe, and I knew nothing about anything about. Actually, I don't even think I even knew that Gettysburg was in Pennsylvania.
This is a very odd room.
Well, it's a very old hotel. Look, I'm sure that things were.
Oh.
Honestly, it's not very bright. It looks like a haunted fucking hotel. So it looks like.
So, the only places open right now are pubs slash restaurants, and they're only open for takeout. But all of the kitchens closed at 10 or 10:30. So I'm not exactly sure what they're taking out except for alcohol, which I guess must be legal here? I don't know. But yeah, so there is no place to get food. We did get Domino's like just before they closed. I'm still checking the bar to make sure it's actually being made, the little tracker. But yeah, there is no food in this town after 10:30.
And it's really weird considering it's a weekend. What are your thoughts on the situation?
I'm not really totally surprised. I think everything closes at 11 in this year too, doesn't it? Dude, I've learned that COVID time means something different these days.
Yeah.
Everything's on COVID time.
I don't know what to say to that.
Walmart does.
Fuck the coronavirus. It's ruining shit. I'm not blaming don't blame the coronavirus on that door downstairs being locked and not letting us back in with our key cards.
All right, I can't do that.
Someone else had to force the door open so we can get back up here to our room.
Pretty much. Luckily, they did it instead of me because I was.
You were just weak from hunger.
But it was pretty cool. It was nice. A nice area like Magma Island.
2 out of 5 stars. What's this town called? Longjorn?
Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe? Longjorn. Doesn't believe in ghosts. Sleeps with the light on.
Oh, I did that so that way you didn't run into me if you went to the bathroom last night.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So we're in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. this is where our hotel is at. Now we chose this hotel because it's supposedly haunted. It's very old. This town is very old. And it's built on a hillside. I'll get more footage here. The shot doesn't really do it justice, but you can kind of see it up there. And masks are required in the state of Pennsylvania. So we're just finishing up breakfast, and we're going to hit the road today. We're going to go to New York City and find the Ghostbusters firehouse. So we're just gonna check out the haunted attractions around this area on the East Coast since we're here before we go to Hinsdale on Monday night.
I've learned to appreciate the flag.
I noticed that there were a lot of businesses and taverns that offered like tarot card readings and mysticism stuff going on there. So we did our research, and Jumpthorpe is actually a witchcraft haven, and people who are deeply into the supernatural.
It's happening! Going through a tunnel. I don't want to get everybody in the suit excited, but we're going through a tunnel. Whoa! We are 18 minutes away from the Ghostbusters firehouse in New York City. And you can kind of see the skyline. New York City skyline. That's cool. Yeah. I'll zoom in on the computer when I start editing this footage together.
The bridge to myself.
Ah, yeah! That is sweet. Well, we're here.
Water things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We found a parking spot and we're on foot to find the firehouse. It should be on the other side of this block here. So we'll see. We'll get back to you. It's here. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah. Ghostbusters firehouse. Goodbye, New York City.
That was a good 15 minutes. It was great.
Reminds me of the time I went to Mexico. Just went in,
Tijuana.
went back. Nope, we were actually in the New Mexico border. Went in, went out. Fuck this place.
We only came here to see the Ghostbusters firehouse. In and out. We had our masks on.
We didn't touch anything.
We didn't touch anything. Well, we had to use one restroom, but washed our hands thoroughly. So now we're going to Gettysburg to check that out. Like I said, we're trying to check out all the ghostly sightseeing as much as we can before Hinsdale Monday.
Well, if there's going to be ghosts, Gettysburg would be the place, dude. There was a lot of bloodshed in that place.
Should be interesting. So today's Sunday. We go to Hinsdale tomorrow for our big investigation. So today we're going to Gettysburg and Sleepy Hollow, the real Sleepy Hollow that the Irving story takes place in. It's a real town. He actually lived next to the town, and he wrote a short story while he was there about the Sleepy Hollow. What are you open to gain from today's trip?
I want to see a headless horseman.
Austin? Slight change of plans. On our way to Gettysburg, we found the exit to Hershey, which is the hometown of the Hershey Chocolate Company. And they have tours of their factory, so we're gonna pay a little homage to Willy Wonka and go check everything out.
Yes.
You excited? I know this guy is.
I am. How could you not get the best chocolate here?
Well, we just left the factory. What was your favorite part of the factory?
Chocolate.
you out unless I have to ask. Dude, that milkshake was literally the best thing I've probably ever had.
Milkshakes are pretty bomb. The Reese's peanut butter milkshake. Obviously, my favorite part of the trip. My Hershey's Memory Foam travel pillow, which I will be using for the remainder of this trip. So we made it to Gettysburg. It's really bright and hot out today, so we can't use none of our night vision equipment, obviously. But we do have a voice recorder for possible EVPs and an EMF detector. So let's grab that. Grab one of the other ones. Austin, who's a big history war fanatic, went ahead of us way up there to find some stuff for us to check out. And he's wearing a hoodie. He's a braver man than I am. I just turned it on. I didn't mean for it to go off yet.
Yeah, I went up to take a picture and my phone started going crazy.
So this is where they all lined up, eh?
Yes, so.
That is huge. What's up there?
That is your regiment artillery.
Like it's authentic?
Yeah. They held it July 2nd. The battle happened July 1st to July 3rd, which they retreated, the Confederates retreated on the 4th. So that's why I knew what's north of it, because they held that area for part of the time.
So where was the actual battle?
Oh,
South? You getting a hit?
What? It wasn't my phone because that was in the other hand. Stop.
Man, should give me a camera. Ghost Crow. Michelle got a hit on the EMF detector. We're not even on the actual battlefield yet.
actually,
Well, you know-
honestly, I wish I would have brought pants.
Oh, well, never mind
Oh,
then.
ticks.
Yes. And just, I'm going to thoroughly check myself before we get back in the vehicle.
Probably a good idea. So we must move south then. These are just, this is where all the military camps set up then. I'm assuming. Alright. This is the charge line where the Union first charged. This was the Minnesota infantry. They charged right where he's pointing at, down this way. They were outnumbered 4-1. Out of 262, 47 escaped death or injury. Hancock's big line before they charged was, "My God, are these all the men we have here?" So I open up the Nickel-Phonic app,
see if we can get some spirits talking with us. If there are any spirits here, you can use this app to manipulate the audio and communicate with us. Starting now. Hello. Never heard you do that before. Is there anybody here with us? Is there anybody here from the Minnesota Infantry? General Hancock here with us? Name is Michael. What's your name? Alright, we're gonna move down to the actual battlefield, okay? You can contact us down there. Yeah, because the Minnesota line charged way up there, down this way, so this has to be the battlefield right here.
Yeah, they were the first fighters too, so
We're allowed to walk through this, aren't we?
I didn't
there's
see
a
any.
trail.
I didn't see any signs, so I guess otherwise. That's what the only reason why I did it.
If there are any soldiers here, you're more than welcome to communicate with us using this app, starting now. If there are any soldiers here who would like to communicate with us. My name is Mike. This is Austin. And that's Michelle. Hello.
Hello.
There's a big hole here. I wonder if somebody used it as a trench.
Are the builders of this fence here with us today?
Hello. Can you hear me? What's your name? Colonel Willard?
Yep.
He's up. He's on.
Or terror.
Terror?
I'd be terrified to be on this battlefield.
Oh, I just hit a
Nope, I do. I did. I did.
What was it?
It was exactly what you think it was.
What?
Nope,
Shit.
there's one right there.
There.
Right there.
Okay, well, we need to go.
Yep.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We're getting attacked by ticks.
It's not okay anymore.
I will.
So the Gettysburg investigation was interesting. We're going to review the footage of our EVP attempts. A couple blips on the MF before we got attacked by a horde of ticks. So we're going to drive back to the hotel and burn our clothes and shower.
I'm so unbelievably unhappy about this.
That's so many ticks on me. It sucks though. It's not the
No,
kind.
literally, they suck. Oh.
It's gonna suck even worse when you hear the steer ticks. Just fair warning.
I don't know where to go with this.
This was not the most successful investigation we've had. We did try. We saw a monument that probably a lot of people don't make their way all the way back into the field to see.
We majorly messed up.
We made a serious error in judgment.
I have one tick on me. How many did you have?
4?
7. I had 7 ticks on me.
So, today's the big day for the Hinsdale investigation, but that's not until 7 p.m. So, for now, we are traveling to Sleepy Hollow in New York. The Sleepy Hollow that the Washington Irving novel was based on. At the time, it was called North Tarrytown because Washington Irving lived in Tarrytown, but the nickname for North Tarrytown was Sleepy Hollow. And that's what he based the story off of. In 1996, North Tarrytown renamed their town to Sleepy Hollow. Probably for the best. And it's been labeled one of the world's most haunted cities. So it should be pretty fun, pretty interesting. What are you hoping for?
2 things. Headless Horseman, like I said yesterday, and a complete and total, utter absence of any ticks.
Well, that's probably not going to happen. That's what you hope.
Neither of those options. Dude, I don't know. I was gonna go across the bridge with that Sleepy Hollow music. That's about all I got.
Yeah, there's an actual Headless Horseman bridge there, which is kind of cool. The actual bridge that the story was based on.
I forgot we should play that music though. Add a little touch of spice.
Oh yeah, I bet you it's in public domain now from the cartoon. Yeah.
Cartoon scared me. I watched it all the time as a kid.
It's gonna be awesome. So see some of the foundations here. Pretty snazzy.
So there's their high school. This is their banner, the Horsemen. I'm guessing that's your school mascot, which is pretty appropriate. Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. This is only part of it. It is huge. Washington Irving's grave is what, a half a mile down this road, so I'll get back to you.
The plaque, Irving family, 1972.
Right there's this tombstone with the American flag next to it.
They're pretty well kept. Everybody else got nothing. Look at these ones, you can't even see. Fuck those. We never even liked that family.
That side of the family.
They're married in pure iron. And there's no keyhole, I don't think.
We're getting our exercise today. This is the old Dutch church. This is old. Church of Sleepy Hollow. Church of the Manor of Phillipsburg, erected by Frederick Phillips, 1697. Alterations were made in 1837. Restorations were made in 1897. Look at that keyhole.
Holy cow. The graves on the other side are all from the early 1800s.
Sweet. Well, we're here. The Horseman Bridge. Or what's left of it. It's a big street.
You can always cross.
Right here's the river. So I guess the sidewalk would be the bridge. This is the original establishment of Sleepy Hollow in the 1600s. I think it's shut down due to COVID. Renovations too, it looks like. But they're growing something in here. So we spent a little bit too much time in Sleepy Hollow. We lost track of time. It was worth it. We walked around a lot. Now we're on to our final destination, Hinsdale. It's a very famous haunted location. So much so that big names in the paranormal investigation field frequent the house several times throughout the year. So we're going to meet up with Bobby.
Billy.
We're going to meet up with Billy. Excited?
Yes.
I first heard about Hinsdale when I was investigating places for our group to go to that would be feasible to get to travel-wise and also within our budget. I came across a house that was supposed to be one of the most haunted places in America, basically, and we ran with it.
The way it was described to me, it was basically the Amityville house, which is shocking to me because I never heard of it. What are your thoughts on ghosts?
They don't exist.
It wasn't until we actually got to Hinsdale itself where I started feeling any kind of fear.
Look at all this tall grass and explore. Nope.
No more ticks. Oh, there it is.
The house was built in 1853, and the legend is that two brothers owned the house, and they would like have people where the pond is used to be a barn, and they would invite people in, feed them, let them house their horses in the barn, and then kill them and hide their bodies. We did discover stagecoach tracks beyond the pond, so we do know that at some point this stagecoach absolutely did come through here. That's no longer legend, that is fact. The pond is back before the dandies went through all their stuff. The lady that bought all the land divided it into 10 properties, thinking it would be such a beautiful place for hunters, because this, as you saw, rampant with deer and bear and fox and coyotes and all kinds of stuff. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, there is a mama bear with 3 babies someplace in the woods, so just, caution. So that was the rumor. Then in the 70s, when the Dandies lived here, I actually used to come out here with my friends and try to get a glimpse of what was going on. But they had people at the driveway, and because there was cars lined up to come and see the ghost or the demon or whatever it was. Now, when you came in, before you turned into the driveway, did you see that little turnaround thing?
Yeah.
People would turn their cars around because we were getting kicked out, and the cars would stop working. Or they would go down Wagner Hill and the cars would stop working. So, it was obvious to everybody at the time that something was going on. When I moved back to PA in 2000, I started coming here just on my own. And let me see if I can real quick find a picture. The house was so run down. It was barren. It was really, I don't even know what was holding it up anymore. Let me see if I can find that picture real quick. And I would come in and just kind of snoop around and see if I could feel anything. And it really didn't seem like you got the sense of a presence, but it was undefined. Then when people started buying it and doing all the reconstruction, then all hell broke loose again. And then when Dan bought it and really did a lot of the upgrades and everything, the spirit activity has been rampant. This is actually the house in 2000 when I started coming here.
Oh, that is quite the difference.
Quite a difference. Dan has done an amazing job. Now in 2007, my team and I came up here. Nobody had owned it yet. It was in February. The house was 32 degrees in the house. No heat source, no food source. None of the furniture was here, except I think this chair might have been here, and an old couch. And there's already somebody in the kitchen. And when we were trying to figure out who all would go where, that window was black with flies, and they were dive bombing our heads, and we're like, how are they even surviving in this weather? What is their food source? We couldn't figure it out. We came back in June. It was a day like this, beautiful summer day. It was probably in the 80s in the house. And there was not a wing, a carcass, a leg. There was not a fly in the house. But I've noticed every time I do a tour, the more the activity comes up, the more the flies start up. So they come from that window for some reason, and they will get worse as the night goes on. Name? Austin is sitting, is where they did the exorcism. People have sat on that couch and said, why is this couch moving? And you can feel that very often. It'll just kind of shimmy and shake. The light behind you, when spirit activity starts, there's a little motion light, and stuff will block out the light and it'll come on again. This over here was Beth's room. I don't know age-wise, forgive me, I have forgotten. There was Mary, Laura, Mike, and Beth. I believe the chronologic order is. Laura is gone, Mike is gone, Mary's still around, Beth is still around, and Claire is still alive. I do believe Phil passed away even though they were divorced when that happened. Phil and Claire slept in the middle room up there, and then Mary's was off to the side, then Laura's, Beth was here, and Mike was over there in what is now known as your room. When I first started coming here, when Dan bought the place, I couldn't go in that room without getting physically ill. After Mike passed away, I think it was 2 years ago, January, maybe 3 now. I can go in that room without a problem, but there is a lot of activity in there. When he was in there, you can see some shelves on the wall. Everything on those shelves just toppled over and hit him in the head. So it's just been a crazy, crazy place. I was very privileged to, I'm so sorry, to have gone to St. Bonaventure and got in the building of the archives and was allowed to go through Father Al's notes on the house. It was a box like this big, nothing but Hinsdale house notes. He tried to sanction an exorcism on the house. Is anybody Catholic? I don't know the chain of command in Catholicism, but I know he went to the bishop and cardinal and all the way up to the Pope to try to get this sanctioned, and nobody would do it because in the Catholic eyes or rules, you don't exorcise a building, you can only exorcise a person. In his notes, he defiantly, clearly stated that he had to exorcise the house, which he did, but he had to call it a cleansing versus an exorcism. He believed the demon resided in the basement. The basement, I won't go in. I just won't do it.
I didn't know there was a basement to this house.
Mm-hmm. It's in the bathroom, or connected in the bathroom. Yeah, they used to have the toilet right beside the door, and like it was so frightening to try to go to the bathroom. Now at least it faces the door, so you can see if something's coming at you. But it was pretty scary. So there is hot water if you want to shower. Let's see, moving on. There is. Did you read anything about the house at all?
After Billy explains the tragic history of the property, she gives our team a tour of the house.
Oh wow, I get chills. Oof, I haven't been up here in a while. Okay, this was Mary and Phil's room. There was a couch over on that wall, and that's where Friedrich came out of the closet. There is a mirror in the closet. Don't scare yourself half to death. People love to scry in that mirror. That's why there's a chair there. This is Mary's room. That's where the girl was scratched. That's supposed to be the portal. That's where Nick was attacked.
These were popular little tables back in the day. I've had a couple that were similar.
Well, they lasted forever too. Of course, things from back then did last a lot better.
They did not waste any space in this house, did they?
No. Isn't it crazy to Now this house is just a little bit bigger than my grandparents' house that raised 16 kids. I can't. Of course, when the older ones were grown and out, the little. That's him, right? Oh, okay. You'll want to put the cones up after I leave.
Okay.
It might not be too bad on a Monday, but people will come in and try to get in on your. I see the birds out there freaking out. Get in on your tour.
All right, it's almost nighttime. We're going to start this one. It's completely dark, but we're giving the house the full treatment. 2 Ghost Pros, full spectrum, infrared, EMF detectors, SLS camera. Walking around the house with this. Right now it's pointed directly at the couch where there was an exorcism that took place in the house. The portal. Definitely going to be using this tonight to try and contact any spirits. And last, voice recorder. The Blue Buddy. EMF bear. It's a trigger object. Curious spirit comes over here, decides he wants to play with the bear. This will turn red. Right now it's green. We'll wait a little bit longer and wait for Austin to come back, and we'll start. We have a full spectrum camera right there set up on that trigger bear object. It's an EMF bear. If anything sets it off, that green light will turn red. This used to be a little girl's bedroom.
Dude, check out how creepy those dolls are.
I know.
Dude, seriously. They start moving. I know. I'm not joking.
You think I'm staying in here if that happens?
I will walk away if I have to.
If there's anything in here, we'll pick it up on this thing. This is the SLS camera. If there are any figures that are moving in front of us, this will build a yellow stick figure around it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was telling the audience.
Hey, who's that guy? I'm sorry. Put that on the table.
Sit in the chair. Can you get a shot of that?
Yeah, I'm shooting.
Well, of this.
Oh. I did put the camera out there.
As soon as we went upstairs, after a few seconds, I started feeling like I was drowning, like something was pushing against my chest. And I started feeling sick shortly after that.
This is one of the kids' room.
And also the portal.
What?
The portal that
Oh.
we talk about.
What?
The portal that they talk about is supposed to be in this room.
Oh, there's supposed to be a portal in here. Provided everybody's cool with this, I'm gonna stay right about here. I'm gonna chill on the bed. That's just creepy. Hey, there's a chess piece here. We'll move it just to see what happens.
See.
It jumped to that threshold,
Right there.
like at us.
This light's so on.
Hello. We think we got this working now.
All set.
Can you hear us? My name is Mike. This is Austin and Michelle. Can you tell us your names? This might sound like a silly question. How many fingers am I holding up just to validate your responses? Can you say 5?
That doesn't sound like they said 5. Why?
Can you remember what our names are, and can you say them back to us?
I'm going to try a different app now, okay? I'm going to turn on the other tablet. See if that'll help me out better. Alright, portal session number 2. With the afterlight box. Turning on power now. Can you hear me?
Across. Things present. Glade with.
What's present?
And shall be best.
While Mike and Michelle stay in the house, Austin went to the pond by himself with an EMF detector. 3 bodies are buried there.
Can you say my name?
Of May. I am the man.
Well, I guess we just listen to this.
Well, during the bud.
It sounds like you guys are talking to yourself quite a bit.
Well enough for the issue.
Were you all close?
Bookshelf.
Bookshelf?
He knows.
Is there a bookshelf in here? What would you like from the bookshelf?
Only that.
I can read that. Is that what you said?
Shelves.
What would you like from the shelves? What if I pointed to it?
It's easy. Here's wood.
Is it on the top shelf?
That is more fun.
What about the second shelf? Did you want one of those?
We expect.
You expect
Friends died. Please. Rounds of it.
Did you want something from the basket?
Ambush. Bondage. Involved. To change Onward. Chuckled. Count of into them. And to put a
Was that don't go down?
they want to deny it. He's
Is there someone over on the couch right now?
This is the exorcism sofa, where an exorcism took place.
Who's sitting on the couch right now across from me?
That is not a humanoid figure.
It's someone's pet sitting over on the couch?
That's not a pet.
Can you tell us your story?
now before the country. He wants to come.
Who wants to come?
The spirit.
Who's the spirit? What spirit?
Ups.
What's so special about this house?
Plainly.
You trap. Does it trap families here?
Well, his wife.
And his wife?
Being one of them.
Do you not want him to go in the basement?
If you would.
Okay, you got the full spectrum camera, your EMF detector with the other hand. I'll go open up the door for you, okay?
How am I supposed to turn the power on? What do
It's
I do?
already on.
Where's the flashlight?
It's right there.
Oh.
So, it's already recording.
No, this isn't a flashlight. You're lying to me.
All you're gonna need is that.
It's locked. It pushes. Oh, what the?
Ew, it stinks.
Hey, to be fair, I don't want to fall through steps. That sucks.
Shine a flashlight down until it gets to the bottom up there.
Yeah. How about you do that? Where's this flashlight?
It's on the table.
It's right there. See,
No.
you look at the screen. It's full spectrum.
I'm trying to vote light so I can see at least what's down here.
You can see with that.
You're a douche. You're a douche at this moment.
No.
Come on, 10-minute challenge.
It didn't even. It went out now. Now I can't see. I'm trying to make sure I don't collapse through these stairs.
That's fair.
You want to give him a flashlight?
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you a flashlight.
I don't really care about using it. It's just let me get a general outlook of what's down here. That's all I want. Oh, I'm gonna do this. These masks come in handy. Alright, so there's nothing. Hey, there's a chair down here.
Oh, good.
Whatever, I don't really care.
You got 10 minutes. You can be set?
Yeah. going on, Ghost? Push this button.
He comes up screaming.
Right.
Success.
Yeah, there's 2 chairs down here. Hey, Mike, you can come down here if you want to come chill with me. That was kind of weird recording myself, but who knows? Maybe there was a ghost behind me. Are you kidding me? There's a doll down here? What a douche move.
Honestly, I don't think he's gonna last full 10 minutes. He's been down there for like not even 3 minutes yet.
Oh, what the fuck is that? The crawl space and shit?
He literally just went downstairs. I don't think it's been 60 seconds since we shut the door.
Yeah, Mike, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this basement. Can you even hear me? I'm on to you, doll. I'm on to you.
So ever since I went upstairs during the tour, I felt really hot and sickly. So I don't know if I can sleep here tonight. Or I can try, but the car sounds better. I don't know, we'll see. Beautiful house though. Austin, you can come up now if you want.
Maybe there's nothing down here.
No blips?
Nope. Nothing. I can't really see that well, but I was trying to maneuver, but honestly, it's all muddy and stuff. Oh. Now people are gonna think there's friggin' footsteps here. Just because I stepped in mud and stuff. Hopefully they don't mind me doing this.
Well, there's a rug right here.
I just don't want to get everything else muddy.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I sent them up there because, quite frankly, I'm not feeling good as it is, and up there will just push me overboard, and we'll end up leaving. Oh my. Hello? Oh. You guys, I'm getting a lot of readings down here. Somebody here?
Ooh, hi.
How this light works now, though. Seriously, I didn't press.
Oh, I totally get it.
Go over there.
I don't think it. What? Oh. Oh. Hello?
Someone's here right now. Could you go touch the teddy bear?
It looked red for a second. Okay, one more time. Can you touch the teddy bear? Oh. 3 or 4 times that. 3. Yes. Oh. Sure. Yes. Oh.
Awesome! What's going on, Mike? Mike, you in here? Why is there 2 beds in here for just one person? Switch beds every out so often.
I'm assuming because they have groups of ghost hunters come up here and this one sleep. See, there are people out there, ghost hunters out there who.
What is this? What did you just do? Why?
I don't know. Ever since I went upstairs when I first got here, I'm feeling weird.
Alright, well, I'm going back upstairs.
Okay, I'm turning this back on, okay?
And people. Being here.
Did you say leave here?
Take just. Positive.
Which I got for the key.
There's somebody next to the couch.
Country. You noticed it?
He noticed it.
That peasant light.
I do have full inspector light here.
Enforce.
Grab that meter next to you. That meter right there. It doesn't matter which one, I guess.
The world.
Just want to verify. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's still on.
So with
Who's next to the couch?
Use that thing. No, it's not gonna be that thing.
The SLS? I think it needs to be charged. Somebody sitting next.
that's the moment. Oh shit. Swift.
This thing just died too.
Nor
It has nothing to do with
report and outro. They have to. On a boat with a swim. You'll see. And as we also just stay. To my great superior, Jonathan House of the Fire Unit. Until then.
So, we're at a gas station now, getting gas, heading out of town. We left Hinsdale about 1:30 in the morning. We left because I felt really sick. I gagged a few times. I never felt like that before. It was like being underwater in that house, for me anyways. Like a mile underwater. I felt crushed. And I gagged several times. Yeah. But we got a lot of evidence, I think. We'll review the footage and go from there, and maybe do like an epilogue tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna drink lots of water and sleep in the car.
So as soon as we left, it was 1:30 in the morning. We headed straight back home. The only stops we made were to gas up and rest stops. We got food once or twice, but it was a 12-hour drive, and we just went straight. We went straight back home.
Closing thoughts. We're going back. We're going back at the end of October.
And we are in fact going back, hopefully at the end of October here. Just a few days before Halloween.
My name is Lucas Bernard, and I've been doing paranormal investigations since approximately 2002, from hitting random cemeteries to just doing your typical, I don't even know what you want me to say, to be honest. But we've been doing this for quite a while, at least being in high school. It's always been a passion of mine for quite a while. Michelle had told us about the chances of going and hitting a paranormal investigation in this place called the Hinsdale, and since I had some time, since I worked third shift, I did a little bit of research and saw that, yeah, this place is pretty legit, and yeah, that kind of turned us on to we need to secure this place to actually go and see what we can find there. It seemed, with all the different claims that, and I've done some pretty good investigation work on it, that a lot of separate groups had similar stories with, having their energy drained, or just, I wanted to see if there's any validation to that. So yeah, that's where we heard about that. Yeah, when the guys told me about their experiences, I had to go. It was one of those places that I absolutely had to go, but with my other work, I was not exactly able to for the first time, which made me even want to go more for this second trip, and we wanted to do this one right.
Yeah, turn on the light too. That definitely helps, trust me.
huge difference.
All right, we're all setting up equipment here at the Hinsdale house, and as we're setting up, we're getting the Mel meter in the living room, and we're also getting the REM pod upstairs is already acting up. So we're just kind of doing a home base, getting our all. As you see, all of our stuff is all over the place here. In the living room,
Oh, this is on this card.
we have our Mel meter set up. That has been already acting up. While we were getting the tour of the house, we had, I was sitting in this chair here, and as I was sitting there, we had something was pulling on my scapular. So, and for those who don't know, that's a religious necklace. Mel meter's going off again.
When it went off last time, the third or fourth light lit up.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of give a walkthrough as to where I kind of have stuff set up. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. You got a small room right in here. Okay, so in this room we have, this is the infamous Mary's room. Apparently there is a portal in this room. And what I have set up, I have a GoPro camera aimed down at a REM pod. Now the REM pod, it was just going off while we were getting all of our gear together, but as you get close to this REM pod, you start getting alarms. So hopefully that camera has caught something pretty decent. We also have a laser grid aimed at the closet. And I'll turn the light off so you guys can see. You guys can see the laser grid, hopefully. But over in the corner, over here, I have K2 meter, which is actually pretty quiet right now. We got our closet. Yo! I gotta go downstairs. Mike has something going on. Well, the most important, don't back. That's not an option. Look at this. That is just nice. We have. It is muddy.
Marvelous.
There's two of us, Will, and there's
Two chairs.
two chairs.
How coincidental.
That is very coincidental. So, what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to go over and try to get this. There's a lot of mud. I don't want to track it through the house. But as you guys can see, we have loveliness down here in the basement. That just moved.
I didn't.
I just heard something move.
I heard something, but I didn't.
Okay. This is expensive. That's going to sit right here. Okay. I need a little light. We got alarms going off upstairs, actually. At the Mel meter.
Yeah, that's been going off and on quite a bit.
Yep. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how dark it is down in this basement. I mean, it is a dark basement. There's Will. And I'll spin this around. Here I am. Okay, so with us, we have, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got, in that far corner, we have a beautiful little doll in that corner. She's kind of waving to us. I didn't realize her arm is up. That makes it a little weird. Mm-hmm. So, but we also have thermal. So, to give you an idea of how dark it is down here, it is pitch black. You guys can see we have a REM pod on the floor, and we also have voice recorder. You can see that's going off as well. So what we're going to do, if you feel comfortable, Will, I'm going to turn the light off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Sure.
Do it up.
Till something happens.
Till something happens, then we're going to record it, and then we're going to still stay down here. I'm going to turn this off.
I don't take random pictures.
Okay. Is there something downstairs here with us? We're going to go upstairs, so on to the next. Ready? Yep.
Did you bring the REM pod back up?
Nope, it's downstairs. I have a camera aimed at it. We have it. There's a doll downstairs.
Yeah.
So they put that REM pod right next to the doll. As of right now, I didn't feel anything down there. Not like the feelings that I was getting upstairs and here. So. K2, in case anybody wants to join us in that chair. Do we have a camera aimed over at this at the bears?
No.
The bear? I mean, we're getting some pretty good spikes. Okay, now that I said it, it stops. That moves quite a bit. And where?
Corner shelf.
On top of that IR light, maybe?
Okay. So we have some pretty good coverage.
Hello. Is there nightmares?
What's that?
I heard nightmares.
Talking about nightmares.
Big monster.
Did you hear it said monster?
Yeah, I heard big monster.
Who is the big monster? Go downstairs. Let's go see how portal session with Miss Michelle is going. Yeah, it sounded like someone.
2 or 3 times.
Almost had them. Really? It's very possible.
I also got a bike.
Oh, dude. As soon as you missed it.
It's okay because I asked for it to reach for that thing and it did. It validated it as soon as I asked it to.
Of the sun. It's on the red.
It's on the red again.
Yeah.
I told it had gotten all the way up to the red.
Pointed to find.
I mean, how do you explain that? And I like it. It does make me want to go back, but
I just want you to say what you just told me to. What was that now? At the pond?
That EKG thing, it scared me a little bit.
Yeah. And you're a skeptic. You don't believe in ghosts, right?
No, but I don't want to be pushed into a pond that I don't want to be part of.
Alright, let me turn the light on now, so you can repeat what you just said. You don't believe in ghosts, you're a skeptic.
Yeah,
So, what happened?
There was an EKG and it freaked me out a little bit. Just because it was so spontaneous. Dude, it came out of nowhere and I couldn't even replicate it. It was pissing me off.
Sounds good.